Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel, or welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Lynnie Jean and I like to read. This video has been longly procrastinated on because it's a big project, but I'm telling myself that it's not. If you're curious, today, because of June and it's Pride Month, we're going to be reorganizing my entire bookshelf into rainbow order. I do this every year during June, and you can tell from the looks of the rest of my shelves that it definitely needs an update. It's been a hot minute since the books have been put back the correct way. So yeah, we're gonna do that today. I'm telling myself it's not gonna take that long because I'm just gonna take the books off and sort them into color piles and then just put them back on super fast, but we all know that's not the truth and something's bound to go wrong. So yeah, I'm gonna try and clean up the shelves as much as possible. The only thing I know that I can't really change is the fact that I'm drawing flowers here. This is kind of my setup that I use, and so those are gonna be stuck there. But if you have not already checked it out, I have started a new project in June where I am giving a little twist to current Pride books and adding Pride flags to them. So like the latest one I just did, instead of the letters being white on the page, I turned the letters into the lesbian flag because one of the characters in the book is a lesbian, and then I added a rainbow to the front of it. Like, I'm subtly adding pride flags to LGBTQ books on the front covers because not all of them do. And obviously some of that is for reason because there's a lot of hate towards the LGBTQ community and the LGBTQ books. I just did a whole big research project on how a lot of topics and a lot of targeted banned books relate to the LGBTQ communities or Black and color minorities, which I think is completely unfair and unjust. And so I'm kind of just trying to do my part and get more recognition for the LGBTQ community in the book world. And also it's a fun project. I'm artistic and I'm having a lot of fun doing it. Anyway, enough of that stuff because that's boring. I'm rearranging my bookshelf now and it's taking me a long time because I'm getting distracted and I'm just like, ooh, look at this book, and ooh, look at this book, and ooh, I remember that book. And another thing too is I am not including any of my TBR books. So I have this rule where I don't add any new books to my bookshelf until they've been read. So I keep a TBR cart and all those books have sit in that cart until I finish them and they get added to the shelf. And so I'm not including those. And then second, I am organizing these by book spine, not necessarily book cover. That way when you see the book on the shelves, you're seeing the book spines in color order, not necessarily the cover. This right here is a prime example as to why I moved my bookshelves to where they were. If you guys have been following me for a while on TikTok and Instagram, I used to have my bookshelf set up in a little office space where there's lots of windows, lots of sunlight. The green part, you can see here my book spines were getting sun bleached from sitting in the sun all day long. And I loved all the natural sunlight, but you can see here the color change in what was happening, and that's so sad. I moved my book collection into this room where it's at now so that this doesn't keep happening. Yes, there's natural sunlight. Yes, it looks pretty in the summertime, but also they're not getting bleached to the point that they're being ruined. Proof that I really freaking love Lucy's score because I have had her books long enough that it was before she took on with Bloom. So yeah, pretty proud of that. So then this one's all annotated up and down, highlighted. I went through it and then I got this one to match the fact that because my other two books in the series, Things We Hide from the Light, Things We Left Behind, are this style on the spine, because you can tell that they're different. And so I took all of the tabs over and put them in this book because then they match the other two. But this is the OG here. It's She's been loved on. This was one of my favorite books for the longest time. I just found an old sketchbook, and here is another prime example of I love Lucy Score. I did book covers. I don't really understand what this sketch is, but if you can see it, I'm getting to the point where I'm gonna start putting books back on the shelf because I'm running out of space to organize. So I have all of the pink and reds pulled out, so I'm gonna go ahead and put the pink and reds starting from the right, starting from the left, moving to the right, just as you read a book. Put those on the shelves. Black colored spines and a lot of blue colored spines, and so I'm kind of just putting all the color up top, and then I figured I would end up bombarding the bottom with all the dark colors because I know that I'm going to end up running out of room. I was right. They're all blue. I mean, there's a little green over there, but it's mostly blue. I'm to the point where I've run out of color, and so it's just all of the dark covers and then books that I didn't really know what to do because there were too many colors, or they weren't one consistent color all the way down the spine, and so I'm just shoving them on because I don't really care, because look at how pretty the rest of it look. I'll give you a close-up later, but right now we're just shoving everything on. I've completely finished. What do we think? I wasn't expecting this to take as fast as it did. I'm glad that it did because now I can go to bed. I'm really tired. But I'm excited that this is what the shelves look like for the rest of June and until I decide that I'm going to reorganize them again, because Lord knows that that will happen eventually. I don't know if you like it. Let me know what you think in the comments. Thanks y'all for sticking around for it. I know it was kind of a little bit boring, but I don't really care. I had a lot of fun doing it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you wanted to find any of my other socials, I'm on Instagram, TikTok, Threads, Lemonade, whatever that fuck that is. And yeah, go ahead and subscribe if you want to. I'm not pressuring you to, but it would be really nice if you did. And of course, as I end off every other video, I hope you continue to love and read books as much as I do, and I will see you in the next one.